I don't have the answers because I deal with challenges every day still, and I fall short every day. What I do have are perspectives through my life's experiences. And those are the raindrops I have here to offer. It's not so much me being that drill sergeant telling you, you have to do this and you have to believe, and if you believe, even when belief isn't even an option any longer, but you choose to make it an option because you get back up no matter how many times you fall down and say the same thing using the same type of words over and over and over again.
His boxing is not only raising money, it is a symbol for what the community must do for itself, and that is to fight.
Talk to me about Fight to Walk. What is the organization?
To raise awareness for the very first clinical trial in the United States using umbilical cord cells for spinal cord injuries. So people are not chained to their wheelchairs for the rest of their lives, and we're getting them out of their chairs. Fight to walk.
You have to be in shape for the moment when that opportunity comes, figuratively and in some cases literally. How much you want to suffer? How much do you want to suffer? How much do you want to bleed? I think the scariest things at times is we're afraid to push ourselves to find out who we are. We may believe who we are. We have this whole self-concept where this person, I believe I'll be this, I'll be this, I'll be that. But we've never actually got to a moment to test what our internal steel is, our metal. And I say the worst place to be, I believe, in the world, to find out who you really are for the first time, is when everything's on the line.
Boyd was a young freshman who had just completed plebe boxing. He was a plebe, a freshman at West Point. And I wondered who this young freshman was who kept hanging around and going to practice, and I never could quite get his name right.
I ended up knocking out the captain of the boxing team, who was a senior and a firstie.
And I very quickly knew who he was.
So that's how it started.
To have the vision to say, I'm going to be a professional boxer and I'm going to donate 100% of my purses to charity. That's unbelievable. What a leader of character for our nation. And he's a young captain, and I said, I'm a reserve.
It's strange. I don't know at what point or what day in my life when I woke up, but at some point I started to realize that I'm no longer the future. It just passed. And it was sad, it was disheartening because I don't want to think I'm getting older. But I think it's an innate circle of life, a rhythm to your existence where you start realizing you have to prepare those underneath you. And I always wanted to offer and give to those younger rising up. But now I just felt this need.
Tell everyone at home what you've gained as a boxer coming through, what you learned and what you gained as a human being through boxing.
It complemented what I learned by going to West Point, and that is how to not get overwhelmed. How to slow reality down around you so you're breathing, and if you focus on your breathing, everything else slows so you don't panic.
No one has more powerful sense of sincerity, optimism, and absolute piercing, penetrating purpose as my friend Boyd Melson does. The power of positivity